Namaste everyone, and you all are welcome. Diarrhea is one of the most common childhood issues in babies. It can be scary and dangerous. If you have a newborn or young infant, it's not always easy to tell the difference between the normal poop and diarrhea. Normal baby poop can be a variety of colors and consistencies. It's typical for a newborn baby to have many bowel movements each day. So how to tell the difference if your baby has normal poop or if your child has diarrhea? Breastfeed babies may poop after every feeding, or they may go even up to a week without pooping. Both are perfectly normal, but if your child has formula fed or they have started solids from 3 times a day to 3 times a week, both are also no cause for concern. Only you know what is normal for your baby though. You can find lots of different colors, textures and odor in your baby's poop diaper based on what he or she eats, whether it is breastfeed, formula feed or solids. It's normal for the baby's poop to be softer than adults. Sometimes it can be even more softer than routine or normal. But if your baby has more liquidy poop, it's watery, it happens more often and it's large in quantity, that's called diarrhea. For the older babies who have already started solids, anything more than 3 to 4 times a day is generally a sign. One thing to bear in mind, liquid poop is generally sign for diarrhea, but it can be symptom for constipation as well. If your baby has constipation, liquid poop can slip past blockage in your baby's bowel and end up in the nappy. So friends, that was a little talk on diarrhea. Let's start with our today's video and know in detail about what are the causes of diarrhea in babies, what are the effects of diarrhea, what happens if baby has diarrhea, when to seek for medical help, and also we will know how to handle diarrhea in babies at home, some do's and don'ts and treatment. So let's begin, and if you like the video, subscribe to our channel for more upcoming healthy and informative baby health videos like this. Keep watching. Diarrhea in babies is multifactorial. There are a lot of things which can cause diarrhea in babies. Let's know them. First cause here can be infection, which is due to virus, bacteria or parasite. Babies can pick up these germs through contact with unclean food, unclean water, or when they touch the germy surfaces and then put their hands into their mouth. Second reason here is drinking too much fluid or juices. It can disturb the baby's stomach, it's lack in nutrients, it retains more water in the intestine. If baby has diarrhea, giving fruit juice to babies can worsen the diarrhea, so avoid it completely. Next reason here is sensitivity to antibiotics. Antibiotics can affect the normal balance of bacteria in your baby's gut. If you think your baby has diarrhea because of antibiotics, but it's important to give antibiotics to baby, talk to your healthcare provider or your GP about the concern of symptoms. Your baby could even get diarrhea if he or she is allergic or intolerant to something they have eaten, or if you have eaten something while breastfeeding your baby. Babies can get allergies from some of the food which contains potential allergens like seeds, nuts, eggs, fish, shellfish, milk or wheat. Allergic reactions can develop within few minutes. Sometimes it can take up to few hours. Your baby may seem sick, baby may have diarrhea. With that, baby can have rashes on skin or can have itchy eyes, nose and throat. So if you suspect that your baby has allergy, before switching to other formula, cutting down on milk or changing the solid diet, speak with your healthcare provider because they can help you to ensure that baby is receiving all the nutrients he or she needs. If you're adding something for the first time in your baby's food and if you see such reactions, it is wise to avoid giving it to your baby completely until you have chance to speak with your doctor. Last cause here is food poisoning. Food poisoning happens if your baby's milk or food contains bacteria such as Salmonella or E. coli. If the baby is formula fed and bottle teats are not properly sterilized, this can happen. Also, if the formula milk is not prepared as per instructions, this situation can occur. If baby eats solid and if the solid food is contaminated, not hygienically prepared, utensils are not hygienic sterilized, food poisoning can happen. It can be contaminated by bacteria. If the baby catch food poisoning, baby seems sick, sometimes they have fever also with diarrhea. Food poisoning can occur within a day and sometimes it can take up to few weeks as well. Here I would like to discuss one more thing. Does teething cause diarrhea in babies? Many parents think when their babies poop get little runnier while they are teething, this is the reason, but there is very little evidence of relation between teething and diarrhea. So if your baby is teething and at the same time baby has diarrhea, there can be some underlying reason for the illness. So it's always wise to speak with your doctor. Diarrhea can make our body lose too much water and minerals called electrolytes, and this leads to dehydration. Babies can get dehydrated very quickly within a day or two after diarrhea starts. It can be very dangerous, especially in the newborns. Call your doctor immediately if you see these signs of dehydration in the babies. If baby is being very few wet diapers, baby is acting irritable or fussy, dry mouth, baby shows no tears when crying, unusual drowsiness or sluggishness, sunken soft spot on the baby's top of head, baby's skin shows less elasticity, that means baby is dehydrated and needs to show to doctor. Call your doctor immediately if your baby has diarrhea, baby is less than 6 months and showing the following signs. If baby has high fever, baby has belly pain, vomiting, sluggishness, or baby's poop is with the blood spots, pus, or the poop is in the color of white, red or black, call your doctor immediately. Friends, we talked about causes of diarrhea, what are the effects of diarrhea in babies. Let's know now some do's and don'ts, handling of diarrhea at home and some treatments. Generally, doctors do not advise antidiarrheal medication for small babies, but if your baby has diarrhea due to bacterial or parasitic infections, doctors may write antibiotics to cure the infections and treat the symptoms as well. Baby who has severe diarrhea and get dehydrated, you may need to go to hospital to get the fluid through IV into their veins. There is also ORS solution available, oral rehydration solution. It prevents the dehydration and replenish fluid and electrolytes in babies, but always speak with your doctor before giving ORS to your baby as it needs special instructions, some special care before you give ORS to the younger infants and babies. For babies who are already on solid diet, doctors recommend to give them blunt starchy diet until diarrhea stops, like strained banana, rice cereal and applesauce. Mothers who are breastfeeding the baby, they may need to change their diet. Sometimes cow milk or cow milk products in the mother's diet can trigger diarrhea in babies if baby has allergy. So you need to check your diet and avoid everything which can trigger diarrhea in babies. Babies should avoid anything which can worsen the diarrhea or may trigger the diarrhea, such as greasy food, food which is high in fibers, food which contain high sugar such as cakes, cookies, juices, and babies should also avoid dairy products such as cow milk or cheese. Diarrhea which is caused by viral or bacterial infection can be very contagious, so you need to be careful to prevent the spread of infection. Always wash your hands with warm water and soap before and after changing the baby's nappy. Keep the diaper changing area very clean and hygienic, and also wash your hands before and after cooking and before giving food to your baby. When your baby has diarrhea, they are very prone to the nappy rash. Always make sure that you're changing baby's nappy very frequently. Wash the area with warm water or wipe, whatever is suitable for you, and apply the protective layer of the barrier cream, which will protect the baby's delicate skin against the rashes. There are specific diaper rash cream available in the market. You can speak with your doctor or check with the pharmacist. It will be helpful for your baby to avoid nappy rashes. In continuity, there are few more do's and don'ts which you need to keep in mind when your baby has diarrhea. Give your baby plenty of rest. Keep the baby at home until the baby recovers. If you are breastfeeding the baby, continue to breastfeed. Give the small feeds and more often than usual. If your baby is formula fed or on the solid diet, give the sips of water in between. Now, talking about some don'ts, do not give juices to your baby as it can make the diarrhea worse. Avoid it completely. Also, do not dilute baby's formula milk. Give it as usual. Do not add water to weaken the strength, as this way baby may lack the nutrition. Also, there is one more thing. Do not give anti-diarrheal medicine or any other medicine by yourself. Even if you give oral rehydration solution, always speak with your doctor. Know all the instruction first before giving it to young infants. Now, there is one more thing I would like to discuss here, especially for babies who have started semi-solid and solid diet. Although it's recommended to give baby bland starchy diet like rice cereal, applesauce, strained banana to babies when they have diarrhea to prevent and stop the diarrhea, but it's also important to give them other fruits and variety as well so that they receive nutrition and minerals. Avoid trying anything new when your baby has diarrhea. Continue to give the same fruits, vegetables, greens you were giving before, because you already know baby is not allergic to them and baby is properly receiving nutrition by proper variety of diet. Lastly, I would say just one thing. Don't worry if your baby doesn't have much of an appetite when he or she is under the weather. It is more important to make sure that she keeps her fluid up. So friends, that was all about diarrhea in babies, causes of diarrhea, effects of diarrhea in babies, some do's, don'ts and handling of diarrhea in babies at home. I hope you like this video and I hope you will find useful for your babies. Like, share and please subscribe to our channel for more upcoming healthy and informative baby health videos like this. Press the bell icon for the latest video update. Thank you for watching and stay fit.